Why is she wearing her husband's letter sweater, you're asking yourself? Because the only thing cooler than wearing a guy's letter sweater is being a cheerleader. So we have got an entire hour full of them today. Oh, gosh. You know, actually, it still smells like Brute. Kind of makes me want to be in the back seat of a car. With us today is one of the stars of The Young and Restless, and like myself, she is a former cheerleader. You're going to meet two cheerleaders from those Super Bowl rivals, the Dallas Cowboys and the Buffalo Bills. Plus, we've got kids from UCLA and USC who have stories of incredibly sinful pranks against the enemy. Plus, you are going to meet an LA Raiderette who also happens to be a stand-up comedian. And they've actually managed, you're not going to believe this, they've managed to dig up some of my old high school cheerleading buddies. From the young and the restless to the old and the horny, all in one show. It's going to be jam-packed. First, I would like you to please welcome some outstanding young performers from right here in the LA area, the nationally ranked Canoga Park High School Cheerleaders. Again later. We're going to try to find them a little energy, and then we'll have them back. Right now, I'd like you to welcome two gals who could check out all those great tight ends at the Super Bowl from right down there on the field. From the Dallas Cowboy Cheerleaders, here is Suzanne Michaels. Cheerleaders, here is Nancy Banas. Welcome, girls. Now, I think it's only fair that we just chill you guys down a little bit, because I'd like you to meet three gals from my cheerleading past. And they better be nice to me, because I know where the pom-poms are buried. Here are my fellow Morningside High School song girls, Joanne Scoufos, Jeannie Rory, and Kathy Thier. Hi, Jeannie. Yeah. Hi, sweetie. Oh, gosh. Weren't we just as perky and cute as those kids? Did you watch them? Yes. Things have changed, haven't they? Oh, my God. You know what I was telling everybody? We haven't, though. We're all just as adorable as we always were. I was telling everybody on our staff that we used to make our own pom-poms, and they went, huh?
Right.
That's right, we did.
Tissue paper.
You remember that?
We did.
Yes, pulling them apart one by one.
Nowadays, they just buy them.
My God, nowadays we have this hanging thing on here.
And it's plastic.
We didn't know what to do with this now.
So what do you guys remember? Has your memory vanished? Because I don't remember.
There's a big difference.
We were that
costumes,
cute.
don't you think? Yes, but our costumes were never looked
You look great.
Wait, our outfits. Look at the outfits.
I never did quite understand it.
Oh, my God. And look at your hair.
Oh, come on.
Look at this. Why do they keep circling me? Go away.
We didn't look like that.
Oh, no, that's a...
When we used to have pinafores and
Right.
petticoats and
we had all those
ribbons
all over the place, remember? We had to do the cartwheels and the splits.
Not me. Did you do cartwheels?
Yes, you did.
Not me.
Yes, you did. Splits.
Stop it.
That was our big
I used to be able to do the splits, but I have children now. So I've done my life. Now, speaking of which, are we married? Do we have kids? What happened?
No children. Go on.
No single? Single?
Single, yes.
What about you, Jean?
Single, no children.
No children?
Mm-hmm.
Married and 3 children.
Married with 3 kids. So your married name is?
Kyle.
Kyle. And do we remember any of the football players? See, I remember Tom Teague because I dated him.
Is that who you were stuck on? I thought it was John Houndstein. Oh, I'm sorry, I'm not supposed to. John Houndstein?
John Houndstein, I remember him.
Oh, look at him. He was so cute.
Yeah, he was cute. But I dated Tom, and Tom used to say that I didn't really give a damn about the team. The only reason I was out there was to shake my butt in front of the crowd.
True. That's true.
That's true.
You think that's true?
Right?
Do you remember, what else do you remember? I remember the audition being horrible. I hated the audition.
Right.
Preparing for it.
Preparing for it?
auditioned in front of the whole school.
The entire,
they don't do that anymore.
Student body.
What do they do now?
I think they have like a group of advisors that watch the,
Right.
and grade them.
And
But we, didn't we
had
have
the
to get
whole
by the
school.
advisors, and then you had to go to the rally?
Then we had to go the whole, the
One
whole
person
school.
in front of the whole student body. It was horrible. And then we had to wait for the vote to come in.
Right.
What about you guys? What about auditions? Is it hard? Is it different?
Our auditions are about a month long. We go through 3 phases, the preliminary, semifinals, and then the final audition.
Jeez.
As a veteran, you have a little bit of an edge because you get to come in at finals. You don't have to go
How
back
much
there
of a
to-
veteran are you, Suzanne?
3 years. This is my 3rd year. 2
like
Super
such a
Bowls.
baby. But you do have to re-audition every year?
Every year.
Now, what are the rules? What are the things that we would be surprised at that you have to do?
Well, I know that may vary from squad to squad, but with the Dallas Cowboys cheerleaders, you must be 18 years old, and you must have either a full-time job or be a full-time student. Like I teach 4th grade. That's what I do all day. Wonderful little kids. And then at night, we leave and go to practice. I leave my school, take my papers there, and grade until the other girls get there, or I nap because it's a long day.
So you don't, what about rules? Do you have
Rules, we have
rules, Nancy?
strict rules as in fraternization, no fraternization with team members, or you'll be dismissed immediately.
Really?
Weight regulations, we weigh in 2 times a week, and you have to maintain your weight.
Are
If
you kidding?
Don't maintain it for 3 times, you're gone.
Jeez.
Yeah, and the tryouts, we have 2 parts to our tryouts. So they last about 2 weeks, and veteran or not, you have to go through the whole thing again and again.
So you have to wait a long time to find out. And how many girls, how many girls on a squad?
Ours, we start with 36, we ended up with 32.
But how many girls auditioned?
About 200.
Really? And what about...
We had about 700 auditions, 1,200 applications, and about 700 show, and then they narrow it down to 40, and then take 34 to the actual Dallas Cowboy cheerleader. We go through a training camp. I swear ours is harder than the Cowboy.
And you don't get paid for this, right? No money involved? Is there no money involved?
We get $15 a game.
Oh, wow.
$49 after taxes.
Well, that won't even hardly buy you a hot dog at the game, will it?
They don't get paid at all.
What about the Super Bowl?
Super Bowl, 4 of them have been excellent, but that win, I'm still waiting.
But what's it like
waiting.
being down on the field? Is it different than a regular game, or?
There's nothing like it. We have 80,000 seats in our stadium, so it just draws such a crowd, and there's nothing like being on the field. That's what makes it worthwhile.
Yeah.
It's
I
really a
remember
neat
one
feeling.
football game at our high school. I cheered for a guy who ran the wrong way. He caught the ball and ran totally down the field. And everybody else was standing there. And who was our head cheerleader? Was it Dawn? Dawn?
Yeah, Dawn DeLue.
Dawn DeLue came over and went, Vicki, shut up. Don't you think you should learn the rules of the game?
I remember it.
I didn't know. I was a twit. Anyway, the college cheerleaders are going to face off next, and a little later, some young and restless cheerleading memories from one of that show's leading ladies. We will be back with our pom-poms.
Why aren't you flexing your teeth?
Flexing?
With Aquafresh Flex, the only toothbrush designed with a flexible neck. Flex helps you brush away plaque, yet it's still gentle to your gums. Look, it doesn't even damage this tomato. So stop rushing and start flexing.
It just didn't sound possible. How could a maxi with thousands of holes protect me? It's always with dry weave. But I found out it really works. The dry weave covers the entire top of the pad with all those special little holes that let wetness in and help keep it away. So the surface is cleaner and drier. All those holes, all that protection. I think it's ingenious. Always with dry weave. It's cleaner and drier.
To make a magnificent thin crust pizza, you don't have to be a professional. Try new bubbly thin crust. Aged Parmesan and olive oil baked in for a thin, crispy taste of Italian freshness. Forget those crust tossing lessons with the new bubbly thin crust tonight.
Where's the pharmacy?
Okay. You go around motor oil, left at lingerie, around the...
Why go through all this to get low prices on healthcare products? Just go to your neighborhood medicine shop pharmacy. With nearly 1,000 stores nationwide, we have the same buying power as the big chains, so you'll always get a low price and per-sing service. The medicine shop, what a pharmacy was meant to be. During May, visit your medicine shop pharmacy for a free take-home colon rectal cancer test kit and many more money-saving offers.
I think men and women should share household chores. Don't you? I cook, and my husband, Bill, does the dishes. He's terrific at it. He always scrapes the plates, and he never, ever overloads.
No matter who does the dishes, Cascade does the dirty work. Dishes washed without sheeting action are left looking dirty, but Cascade with sheeting action gets them so clean they're virtually spotless.
Perfect! Just like you, my little...
with members of UCLA's Spirit Squad and USC Song and Yell Leaders, and these two colleges battle it out every year for the right to go to the Rose Bowl. UCLA actually got there this last year.
All right.
Not quite sure what happened to us, but we did get there. I understand that SC holds more total wins against UCLA, though. I'm trying to be fair about this. Now, are you a captain, Glenn?
Greg.
Greg,
I am the
I'm
captain.
Sorry.
I am
Greg, the captain, and you are?
I'm captain of the dance team.
You're captain of the dance team, and you're Helen. And you are?
Ty.
And you're?
Captain of the Yell Leaders.
And?
I'm Frankie, and I'm head song leader.
You're the head song leader.
That's right.
Now, tell us about how, the big game. You guys are crosstown rivals.
Yes, we are.
For how many years? Do you know?
A lot.
How long has it been going on? Like a lot. So what is there like a week prior leading up to?
At SC we call it Troy Week, where we get all excited for the game and have a bunch of little rallies, and we cover up our Tommy Trojan so he doesn't get any paint on him or anything like that.
Now, what has happened to him in the past? We've painted him.
And kind of embarrassing. Some members from UCLA chopped off his sword and welded it in a different spot. I really don't want to say where.
Anatomically correct. He needs to be anatomical.
Well, he probably needed a bigger sword.
That's right. And we have those at UCLA.
So good for you, Vic.
Well, thank you.
So now they cover him up.
They do. And we cover up our Bruin.
Yeah, because what's happened to the Bruin?
Well, paint, and they come in and paint the campus, but it doesn't happen much anymore. We have
when did you guys dump the manure on Tommy?
Oh, this is a long time ago. There are tons of stories that go around from the alums and everything, and I guess what happened is after they cover him up, we couldn't paint him anymore, so one of the students rented a helicopter and had tons of manure beneath this helicopter, went over and actually dumped it on Tommy Trojan.
Well, I think that's all in good fun now. So now, what happens now if you win the game? Is there like some sort of a trophy or a...
This is the victory bell, and actually, Ty knows a lot about it.
Where did the victory bell come from?
Actually, it was UCLA's victory bell, and it was donated to their football team. And their Yell Leaders used to ring the bell every point they received. And some members from USC stole it, and now it's the crosstown trophy. And each year, the winner gets to put paint on it, their color.
So now you guys are the keepers of the bell this year, yeah?
Yep.
And the past 3 years. So, I mean, you can live in the past, but really the present is more fun.
We're gaining on this big time, huh?
We're gaining. We're gaining big time.
Well, we're gonna go over here and we're gonna watch SC cheer for us right now. So I'm gonna let SC take it away. question. How much rehearsal time is involved here?
Well, it depends. It depends on what season we're in, but usually about 5 to 6 hours a week for cheerleading. And I did dance does a lot more because they have routines. But
yeah. What about you guys? How much rehearsal time to put together like that routine?
2 hours a day, 5 days a week usually.
Really? Very impressive, kids. Let's see if the Bruins can top it. Take it away, Bruins. A professional cheerleader. She's going to tell it like it is. We'll be back.
Remember that moment when he finally popped the question? These couples will never forget.
Elizabeth Rosenblum. Will you marry me?
Get a peek at the wacky ways these people were proposed to.
Hey, baby, I'm gonna marry you today.
Including the bold and the beautiful Shay Harrison and her scene-stealing fiancé. Vicki kicks off Amazing Week with the people who make getting married an affair to remember.
Will you marry me?
If you're looking for itch and pain relief from bug bites and allergic rash, look for Advanced Formula Benadryl Cream, now with soothing aloe. Benadryl stops both itch and pain, even the strongest hydrocortisones can't. Benadryl Cream and Spray.
For allergies that hurt, Benadryl Allergy Sinus Headache combines maximum strength relief for sinus pain and pressure with the histamine blocker, Benadryl. Benadryl Allergy Sinus Headache from Park Davis.
At Wallpaper for Less, I know I'll get top quality, first-run wallpaper, never seconds or regulars.
They've got the wallpaper prices I want, only $5 to $7 per double roll, and a wide selection.
There's a lot more than just wallpaper. They've got a wide variety of custom window treatments at prices I can afford.
Don't be fooled by others' claims to cheap wallpaper. Wallpaper for Less has simply the best for less. You can find us on North Rome, just across from Arby's and next door to Little Caesars.
Do you know beans about beans?
Hey, Jack was no fool. He knew good beans when he saw them.
Mama didn't have to remind me to eat my greens.
For me, everything else is just a side dish.
Give me a hill of beans anytime.
At Food Lion, we want you to have the very best. And we want you to pay less. So every can of beans comes with our guarantee. The way we see it. When the beans are good, everything's good.
During Zach's Furniture's inventory sell-off this Thursday through Saturday, you'll find unbelievable home furnishing values like this sophisticated traditional sofa in a navy, plain stitch, reduced to only $4.88, or this traditional sofa in a floral heat transfer, only $4.88, or an all-oak ball and claw table and 4 chairs, only $4.88. Buy now, pay only $10 down, $10 a month, and 0% interest for 1 full year. Zach's inventory sell-off Thursday through Saturday at Zach's Furniture in Boones Creek.
About as American as apple pie, and here to shed new perspective on the art is L.A. Raider, cheerleader, and stand-up comic Sandy Wolshin.
Any Raider fans out there? People are always asking me, what does it take to become a professional cheerleader? 3 things. First, you have to be able to do some really difficult dance steps. Okay, second, you have to put up a really good front. Thank you. And third and most important, you have to be a really good public speaker. Thanks. I love cheerleading. I think we should have a cheerleading competition during the Olympics where cheerleaders from all over the world get together to compete. We'd invite those big German cheerleaders. Aha! Ja! 1, 2, 3, 4. Throwen Sie Football over here. Dankeschön.
We'd invite the cheerleaders from Iraq. You can't see me. 1, 2, 3, 4. Bet you want to see some more. 2, 4, 6, 8. No more vacation in Kuwait. We'd invite the cheerleaders from Mexico. 1, 2, 3, arriba. 1, 2, 3, abajo. No. Stop it. Don't stop it. Thanks, that's my time. Sandy Wolshin, thank you.
You're silly. you are a Raiderette. I mean, for people who are wondering, right?
Yes, I am.
Can I ask a kind of a personal question?
Go ahead.
When you go like that, and when you're out there dancing around, how do you keep those things from...
Well, I mean, let me tell you what happened. Because, you know, I was on the squad like 10 years ago, right? So I came back, and the uniforms are smaller. They're like more cut, you know?
They certainly are.
And
there you are, Sandy.
Oh, tell me about it. So I'm falling out at the games. I'm just totally falling out. And I asked the other Raiderettes, how do you guys stay in? She said, you have to use that toupee tape. I said, what? She said, that's that double-sided tape that bald-headed men use to keep their toupees on. I'm like, you gotta be kidding. And then I thought, does that mean I have to part my hair over here?
So you're taped in.
Oh, totally.
Now, you've been a Raiderette 2 years. You're a Raiderette this year. What?
Yeah.
What do you want to tell me?
Because I was just, you know, you're not supposed to give away those secrets, but toupee tape, they all use it, everybody. No, okay. Does it work?
It'd be good for me,
No,
because
it
you
does
could kind of help pull things up, too, you know, put it in the right spot.
But I get jealous of the girls that have the boob jobs, because they do their routines and it just stays so perfect. And it just looks like this wherever they go.
Yeah.
And like me, they're like, you know, I can make like balloon animals, you know what I mean?
Once you finish, there's no lawsuit. Now, you're a Raiderette this year.
Yeah.
And you were a Raiderette 10 years ago.
Right.
What happened in the middle there, Sandy?
Well, it's just, you know,
Did you
pursuing
miss
a career. Oh, totally. I did.
Are
Totally.
you an old Raiderette? Are you too old to be a Raiderette?
There's never
10 years?
No, there's no such thing as too old. I'm very young. I started when I was 2. But it is an adjustment being back on the squad because I'm 10 years older. Like, we go to lunch, you know, Raiderettes, we're called Raiderettes, kind of like Raisinets, you know. So we're at lunch, and this one Raiderette is talking. She says, oh my God, you guys, I met this really cute guy. So cute, but he's a little bit older. He's 22. And then the conversation gets around to me, and she says, so what's going on in your life, Sandy? I'm like, well, I just got a new therapist. Made an appointment for my mammogram. Trying to get rid of those damn liver spots.
Now, you are, what's the rule with the Raiderettes as far as fraternizing with the players?
Oh, you're allowed.
You are totally allowed.
You're encouraged. No, I'm kidding. No, some of the girls have married football players.
Now, why is that a deal? Why is that a deal?
It's so different with us. You're immediately dismissed from the squad.
What is their thinking? Why would they dismiss you suddenly?
Just nothing, just in a professional. They just keep it, you know,
I mean,
very
what is their thinking? Are there Raiderettes that have gotten together with Raiders?
Yeah, they have married them.
Yeah?
And some of them, the guys that are married, you know, of course, we don't go out with them.
You're not allowed to fraternize with them.
Oh, well,
no.
good.
Yeah. You're not even encouraged.
But, you know, these football players, they're huge.
Yeah.
They're the biggest guys I've ever seen in my life.
I know.
They're
Great tight ends, though.
Yeah.
I mean, there's just like nothing like those buns at eye level on the field, is there?
One of them, you know, they have nicknames, and one of them came up to me. They all have nicknames, and he goes, he said, hey, baby, you wanna sleep with a refrigerator? So I said, hey, baby, you wanna take a bath with a toaster?
You are so bad. Now, listen, I want to call the USC guys back over here again because I understand. Which is, you guys do a push-up for every point scored every time you score a point?
Every time you score a touchdown.
So let's just say the score is 20 to 10 SC. What happens?
We do 20 push-ups.
Okay, let's see it. What do you do? That is great. What if the score was 49 to nothing?
49.
Honest to goodness? Yeah, go, work it out. When we come back, we're going to have that young and restless cheerleader. She's next, so don't go away. We'll be back.
4, 5.
Hey, everybody, call and let me know what you think of my show, and don't hold back to spare my feelings. No one else around here does. Why should you? Tell me your suggestions and show ideas. Just call 1-900-28-VICKY. That's 1-900-288-4254. Call costs 75 cents, and you must be at least 18 to call.
Mr. Sabatini, you should put Kraft cheese macaroni on a different shelf.
What?
Those are mac and cheese, but Kraft is cheese and macaroni.
Kids.
Our mom shop here.
Change is good. Kraft cheese and macaroni, the cheesiest.
In an emergency, reaction time is critical. So when one of these volunteers gets a cold or allergy, should she take a medicine that can cause drowsiness or long-lasting Sudafed 12-hour? It relieves nasal congestion all day and lets you stay alert.
Great.
For long-lasting, non-drowsy relief,
You gotta eat quick.
It's okay.
Back this way.
Sudafed 12-hour clears you up without slowing you down. From the makers of original Sudafed.
We are hooked on phonics. We are learning to read.
This is the best class I've ever had in my life. It has to be due to Hooked on Phonics. The best investment you could make would be to buy this program. There is no better way to learn, and it's the best investment you will ever make.
We are hooked on phonics.
Call 1-800-ABCDEFG.
So I get a thirst for a burst of flavor when, whoa, it's new, it's blue, Alpine Mint Carefree. Let's see. Boom! It's an avalanche of bursting Alpine taste. 100 exploding yodelers burst behind my face. From burst to last, think new Alpine Mint Carefree, bursting with flavor.
When it comes to great taste in Eggo waffles, nobody likes them more than Dan Marley, except maybe his longtime rival, B.J. Armstrong. Dan knows B.J. loves that golden Eggo crispness. B.J. knows Dan loves that delicious Eggo taste. Only thing they didn't know was how much Marty Dawson loves them.
Hey, there go my Eggo.
Eggo waffles, the part of a good breakfast that's just too much fun to let go.
Looking for this?
Hot Pockets, filled with pepperoni pizza or ham and cheese in a crispy pocket.
What are you gonna pick? Hot Pockets.
Try Lean Pockets, too.
Centrum Junior Vitamins features Shamu and his crew. Fun shapes bursting with fruit flavors. Centrum Junior, still more complete than any leading brand.
My guests today are or were cheerleaders. Nancy Banis is with the Buffalo Bills. Suzanne Michaels is with the Dallas Cowboys. My high school squad members, Joanne Scufa. It's hard for me to use your Joanne File. What's your married name? But I don't know you. And Jeannie Hopper and Kathy Tier. And from the LA Raiders, Sandy Wolshin is here. Very good, guys. They gave us the correct response, didn't they? They're pretty easy to train, aren't they? Joining us now is the young and restless star that we've all been waiting for. Please welcome Signy Coleman.
Sit me next to her.
Yeah, you sit next to her. I don't want to sit next to them.
You know. Interestingly enough, I never had that problem in high scholl, and I flipped my hair over. Nothing ever
came out.
Problem.
Same here. No, it all stayed. When were you a cheerleader?
In high school. In high school.
What high school?
Tamalpais High School up in Marin County in Northern California.
So was it a little small town?
Uh-huh. Well, Mill Valley actually is not that small. The town I grew up in, well, small compared to Los Angeles, yes. But Marin County is a pretty fair size.
Yeah, but then I still think of that as kind of small and...
Well, the town I grew up in had a general store and a post office.
Well, there you are. So did you have, like, any Texas cheerleading murder massacring mothers hanging around or anything like that?
The worst thing we had were mothers threatening to, do horrible things to us if we weren't home by our curfew on Friday nights.
That was it?
That was about it.
But did you experience a lot of jealousy when you tried out and backstabbing?
Well, I had a really interesting story. I was not a cheerleader my freshman and sophomore year. My sophomore year, I had the squad approach me because they had 2 girls that were seniors that were graduating the following year. So they basically handpicked 2 girls to replace the other girls on the squad. Now, they pulled us aside. They worked with us for 2 months.
How'd they pick you? Based on what?
Based on...
Were you a dancer?
I danced for years.
Because you look like a ballerina,
studied classical ballet for
you?
years. I was on full scholarship at the San Francisco Ballet School. I was actually dancing in smaller productions with the company, smaller parts in the productions with the company. So, and I was on the track team, and I was very athletic and very outgoing, and they just sort of said, well, she sort of fits the, you know, the idea of what we want, and they picked 2 girls, and they worked with us for 2 months and taught us all of the routines, and when tryouts came, I mean, obviously we had the advantage over a lot of the other girls, and we both got picked for the squad.
Yeah.
So I sort of fell into it, and for me it was an education very quickly, because you get out in front of a lot of people. Now, believe it or not, now that I'm an actress, I was very shy in high school, so to get out in front of all these people was really, I mean, it was a huge growth process for me, and it's sort of, I mean, you know, everything that's happened to me sort of led me down the path as to what I do now. But
now, what you're doing now on Young and Restless is certainly not a glamour part. I mean, you don't look like an adorable little cheerleader. You don't even look as adorable as you look in person. Well, you don't. It's kind of like me doing Mama, you know? Don't you kind of...
I love you on that show, by the way.
Isn't it kind of an ego adjustment?
No, not at all. Not for me, because this character, I don't know how many of you are familiar with the character, but I play a blind character on the show. And she is very down to earth. She's discovered on a farm. She basically runs this farm by herself with the help of a hired hand who obviously can see. And is very religious, very, you know, believes that, you know, she's here for a reason, and that regardless of what life puts in your way, there's a way to overcome that. And at the time that they came to me with the role, I was thrilled, because when I'm not working on a particular show or project, I tend to get back into class and stay in class, and I like to work on really characters. I go as far away from what I would normally be cast as in class as possible, because that is the really interesting stuff. That's where...
How long have you been playing this part?
7 months now. 7 months on the show.
Let's take a look at you, shall we? On The Young and the Restless. Here's Signy.
Did he cut you? Please let me turn around.
Don't touch me! Don't touch me.
I'm trying to help you.
I don't need your help. I can take care of myself.
You need help.
No, I don't need help.
You have been cut and you're bleeding profusely.
I'm fine. No! Please don't touch me.
I'm not going to leave here because you're bleeding right now. I need to take a look at it, please. I will not hurt you. I will not hurt you.
All of us cheerleaders. They were not just vapid little airheads. There's more to us than that. We're going to have more acrobatic feats ahead with one of the top-rated high school cheerleading teams. We'll be back.
Remember that moment when he finally popped the question? These couples will never forget.
Elizabeth Rosenblum, will you marry me?
Vicki kicks off Amazing Week with the people who make getting married an affair to remember.
Toyota of Kingsport will put you in a new 94 Toyota for less. Now lease a big, roomy new 1994 Corolla with automatic air conditioning, AM/FM stereo, a driver and passenger side airbag, and more. Only $179 a month. New 1994 Camry LE sedans are only $249 a month. Or lease a new Toyota truck for only $149 a month. Now, from the Toyota dealership that has won the Toyota Touch President's Award for 8 straight years, Toyota of Kingsport.
Vote change. Vote Robert I. Ratcliffe May 3rd in the Republican primary. Vote for a proven business leader who can run the county like a business, not like a circus. Vote change. Vote Robert I. Ratcliffe May 3rd.
In early Egyptian times, women searched for eternal youth. This rediscovered ancient secret to ageless skin is called Cream of the Nile. made from the potent leaf of the exotic chamomile flower, blended with naturally nourishing botanical ingredients. This incredible skincare system dramatically reduces the appearance of wrinkles.
I had wrinkles around my eyes for years. Now my skin feels young again. I want the world to know about Cream of the Nile before ever considering cosmetic surgery.
Cream of the Nile made my fine lines seem to vanish overnight. I really noticed a difference in the appearance of my wrinkles. I was amazed. I feel 10 years younger.
I used to have lines around here and here. After using Cream of the Nile, I noticed a definite difference. My husband actually asked me what I had done to rejuvenate my youthful look. Cream of the Nile really shows results.
I couldn't believe how fast the wrinkles around my eyes seemed to disappear. My face has a younger, healthier glow. After using Cream of the Nile, I love the way I look.
Now, a complete fast-working skincare system for only $19.95. It's 100% guaranteed to dramatically reduce the appearance of wrinkles or your money back. Call 1-800-757-6300 to order. We accept all personal check and credit card orders by phone. Call 1-800-757-6300 now.
South Beach, fun in the sun for would-be models. But when you dream of national exposure and just get exposed, what's a wannabe to do? The Sins of South Beach, a model community or Sodom by the Sea, next, Geraldo.
Weekday mornings at 10 on WKPT TV.
Canoga Park High School, Canoga Park, California.
Front flip right will be a back check and a high bounce to toss.
Highest one we've seen today. Half twist to shoulders, double take to shoulders, and up to extension.
Full twist dismount.
The nationally ranked Canoga Park High School cheerleaders. Who did that? Who? Are you okay, hon? You scared the hell out of me. Are you sure you're all right? Now, where are the captains? You are?
Audrey McCarron.
And?
Chris Wolshin.
Now, we didn't get to see how high you actually do go today, did we?
No.
Because of the lights here.
Yeah.
So how high do you go?
25 feet, a little over that, in the bath sauces.
Doesn't this scare you ever? Aren't your mothers traumatized?
No.
No?
She's
Where's
right there.
Mom? But you know, there's been a lot of controversy over all this stuff lately. And has anybody ever fallen and gotten hurt?
Well, we've fallen, but I mean, you kind of get a little injured, but you come right back in, you know, tape it up.
You gotta jump back in. You can't let it scare you.
Yeah. So how hard is it to get on the Canoga Park High School squad?
Well, you have to be athletic, coordinated, you know.
Obviously.
Yeah.
And who do you try out for? How does it work?
Basically, the coach is usually interested in you.
And if you have talent, then she'll approach you.
Yeah.
For the guys.
For the guys? What about the girls?
For the girls, we have so many people. Whoever wants to try out comes in, and they go to workshops like 3 days a week. And then we have a tryouts on Friday, and then there's a panel of judges with the coach and ex-cheerleaders, and then the seniors get to judge.
The seniors get to judge?
Yeah.
And then it goes to a vote, and you find out when?
Well, it's not really a vote, it's scores, so it's how good they did.
So you find out immediately?
No, you find out, usually it's on a Friday, so you find out Monday.
So you have to wait all the way till Monday. Now, how many years have you been on the squad?
4. This is my 4th year.
Oh, 4 years.
I started as a freshman.
So, do you have to re-audition every year, like the professionals? Mm-hmm. You do, so you're not automatically in. You guys are absolutely fabulous. What'd you rank this year, nationally?
Third.
Congratulations.
Thank you.
You're wonderful. When we come back, our cheerleaders' most embarrassing moments and questions from the audience. We'll be back.
It's a dirty job, but when you gotta do it right with Easy Off Oven Cleaner. No oven cleaner works faster or better. They guarantee it. Easy Off Oven Cleaner gets the dirty work done. Guaranteed.
Every 3/4 ounce Kraft single is made from 5 ounces of milk. How do they do that?
Dr. Milky uses a machine to fill singles with milk. Flamingo squishes them flat.
Milk makes Kraft singles taste great.
K-R-A-F-T. Way to go, Mingo.
Slow drains are caused by greasy, gunky buildup like this. But that can be prevented with Liquid Plumber Buildup Remover. It uses enzymes to dissolve the gunk in your drains and keep them flowing free. Liquid Plumber Buildup Remover.
Quick. What's the first thing that comes to mind when I say X-Lax? Wrong. You haven't been paying attention all these years. First of all, it's a pill. Hello? In fact, it's 3 different pills, so you can choose only as much as you need. Regular, maximum relief, and extra gentle. Gee, all those years without X-Lax. No wonder you're so cranky.
Today's X-Lax, not what you expect.
I just have a little bladder control problem, but my maxi isn't enough.
Do I have to wear something bigger?
The answer is a new pad from Attens. Soft, discreet.
But does it work?
One new Attens pad absorbs as much as 2 maxis because perma-dry fibers pull moisture into the core faster and trap it there to help stop spillover better.
Small and more absorbent? Really?
Call 1-800-ATTENS for a free sample. The answer to protection without question.
I'm so bad, that's why I'm glad you're so good. If you're bad about loving rich desserts, you're gonna love Smart Style from Mrs. Smith's. Sinfully rich, yet they're made with sensible ingredients that can still be part of a smart way to eat. Smart Style desserts. Go ahead, live well, eat well, have dessert. I'm so bad, that's why I'm glad you're so good. Thanks, Mrs. Smith's.
Clorox Automatic. It's like cleaning your toilet with Clorox bleach every time you flush.
It should be the most blissfully romantic moment of your life, but sometimes things get a little out of hand. Wedding pranks and proposals on the next Vicki. And we're talking to cheerleaders today. Who's got a most embarrassing moment to share? Anybody? I mean, this would include all you guys. Most embarrassing?
I have one. Embarrassing, I'm going to admit it here. The Super Bowl this year in Atlanta, the weather was not very kind to us. Now, the game was inside the dome, but we had practice. And it had been raining, and we went to a private school to practice where no one would be. Pure mud. Mud was everywhere. We're in our boots, we're practicing, and our choreographer's like, I need to see it full out. I need to see it full out. Yes, ma'am. Yes, ma'am. So here goes Suzanne, full out, because I'm not a dancer, so I really have to try very hard. And I do it full out. And on my way back to this last formation, I'm just a 5 and a 6 and a 7 and 8, and I slip and fall face down in the mud. And everyone was laughing, so all my peers and friends, all the other cheers were laughing so hard we couldn't finish it. And then I look up, and all the private school children have come outside to watch. And me being a teacher, you know, it kind of made me a little uneasy.
What do your students think of you?
They love it. I incorporate so much into my classroom. We talk about where the Cowboys play. We'll measure it on a map, scale of miles, and do estimate time.
Yeah.
They really enjoy it.
Do you have a question, Phil?
Yes, I do.
Yeah?
I wanted to ask Nancy, what's the coldest weather that you ever had to cheer in Buffalo, and how do you deal with that?
Oh, now is it this uniform all the time, even when it's freezing?
No, actually we have 3 different uniforms, and the coldest game I cheered in was -8 degrees.
-8, and what is that uniform? Does it sort of cover the middle, maybe?
It covers the whole body. Actually, it's almost a snowsuit, and we got spoiled that day. We got to wear scarves, but that's not usual, so
Yeah.
we were very fortunate. So the weather hasn't been on our side this year.
Yeah. Now, who are you, huh?
My name's Tony Gonzalez.
And what do you do for a living, Tony?
Well, no, I choreograph for a living, but I'm the choreographer coach of USC.
You are. Do you choreograph other things for a living?
I choreograph some NBA, NFL cheerleaders, and I do movies that I choreograph for.
Oh, you do?
But I do this also.
Why?
Because I enjoy it. And
For fun, you doing the kids?
Well, not for fun. I mean, like I said, I do NBA and NFL cheerleaders, so it's like some of the choreography that I do already.
Yeah.
So I incorporated with doing a...
And what's special about SC, the cheerleading? What's different about it, would you say?
Well, they're just unique in everything that they do. Obviously, you can tell by the performance, they hit everything, and they're just incredible, so...
Yeah. They're pretty cute. They're all pretty cute. Who's got questions? Where are questions? Do you have a question? No? Did you have a question? Stand up.
I wanted to know if what university you attended, Susan.
What university?
Me?
Suzanne?
Suzanne, I'm sorry.
Okay.
Suzanne attended?
A college in Texas. It's in the oldest town in Texas, in Nacogdoches. Yeah, Stephen F. So you from Stephen F?
Did you, I wanted to ask my girlfriends, did you guys ever have any aspirations to do cheerleading in college, or did you?
No, I didn't.
No? So what are you doing now? What are you doing now, Kathy?
Investor real estate.
Investor real estate. What about you, Jean?
I'm a flight attendant with a major airline in L.A., based in L.A.
No kidding. And Joanne, what do you do?
Teacher, East Middle School.
What do you teach? What grade do you teach?
Middle school, 6th, 7th, and 8th.
Oh, my God, Joanne. Who had a question? Did you have a question up here? Yeah. Stand up, hon.
I'd like to tell Suzanne that we welcome her. We're from Dallas, Texas, also.
Oh, thank you very much.
Who's got a question over here? Oh, my gosh, over there I have to go. Yeah, stand up.
Hi. I want to know if their cheerleading experiences helped them later in life.
Oh, well, mine helped me learn how to make an ass of myself proudly. So I feel it's helped me profoundly. What do you think, girls? Yeah, it's a great experience. I think it's just the most fun experience.
Plus, I met you before, but you probably don't remember.
No, I don't, hon. Where'd we meet?
On the dating game in 1969. You were the bachelorette, and you picked me on a date.
Uh-oh.
You remember the date, right?
I don't. We didn't go.
No, I know.
I know. Oh, well, that's another show. We'll be back.
You want to know about my budget? Well, 2 kids with braces, 2 cars with 6 months to live, a mortgage the size of Mount Rushmore. Let's see, soccer uniforms, insurance. My budget needs some serious help. Oh, did I mention the credit cards?
Zach's Furniture stores will be closed this Monday, Tuesday, and Wednesday for a complete physical inventory. And the old saying, we would rather sell it than count it, could never be more true. So for 3 days only, Thursday through Saturday, Zach's will reduce the prices on every item in every department, plus give you unheard of finance terms of $10 down, $10 a month, and 0% interest for 1 full year. It's Zach's Inventory Sell-Off, Thursday through Saturday only at Zach's Furniture in Boones Creek.
With the reunion just 2 weeks away, I thought I'd never fit into that dress. I never thought I'd be that fat. I was too embarrassed to go anywhere, let alone a reunion. Then Sandy said there's only one solution, Accelerax.
The 14-day Accelerex program is doctor-approved for fast weight loss. It's 100% guaranteed to help you lose weight faster than you ever thought possible or your money back.
I did it. I dropped 2 dress sizes in just 2 weeks. And you can too with Accelerex.
I'm Cindy Sawinski, and I lost 8 pounds in my first week. The Accelerex program really helped me lose weight fast.
I'm Harry Snow, and I've lost an incredible 18 pounds in just 2 weeks.
I'm Pam Russell. I stayed on the Accelerex program and lost 60 pounds. Don't wait. Make the call now.
I'm Louise Lynch, and I lost 9 pounds in just 2 weeks. Don't wait. Make the call.
Your 14-day Accelerex program is doctor-approved for fast weight loss and only $12.95. It's 100% guaranteed to help you lose weight fast or your money back. Call 1-800-386-9955 to order. We accept all personal check and credit card orders by phone. Call 1-800-386-9955 now. We will accept your personal check or credit card order by phone. Call 1-800-386-9955 right now. Remember, have your checkbook or credit card ready when calling.
Turn up the colors in your wash with new ultraviolet powdered bleach with color care.
The Super Polygrip makes me feel as if I don't have dentures. I can eat apples.
Hold your dentures super tight with Super Polygrip.
There's a question for the Raiderette. I was wondering if it's tough being a cheerleader to be in a relationship.
Well, I haven't been that successful in relationships, but I'm doing work on myself because I really want to get into a healthy relationship. You know, like a guy with a job. Do you have a job?
I do have a job.
Oh, you do have
yes.
a job.
I have a very good job.
Oh, well, perhaps we could fix you up right here on the Vicki Show, hon.
Hey, I want to thank all of you. It's just been great fun. I've enjoyed reminiscing. Watch Signy Coleman every day on The Young and the Restless on CBS. And have a great day. We love you. Bye. Hotel accommodations provided by the Mondrian Hotel, Sunset Strip Chic Hotel, featuring panoramic views from every suite, nightly entertainment, and cutting-edge California cuisine.
BLS Limousine, serving Los Angeles and New York for over 14 years, can provide sedans and limousines for every special event. BLS Limousine, cars to the stars.